Yay, 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 hey, y'all. I know it's been a minute. Where have your girls been at? Don't
Yes.
worry. We still here. We had to adjust our crowns. Yes, when you queen, when you are a queen, you gotta take a step back, look at your kingdom and see what needs to be, what work needs to be done. So we did a
Yes.
couple of days. It was a long weekend. Thank you, Martin. I'm sorry, Dr. King, Reverend King, all them titles. Thank you for your service, your duty. Thank you for giving us the day off. We appreciate all that. Thank you for already liking and sharing and doing what y'all do best. We
Yes.
miss y'all. We miss
Yes,
y'all.
we did. Yes.
Queens
Yes.
have been stupid busy, because like I said, even sometimes we gotta clean our house, we gotta adjust our closets. So, and sometimes we going through our own storms. So I know we're the light in a lot of people's lives, right? But sometimes being light
Man.
in the darkness, you gotta shine and see what's going on around you. So we had to just take a step back for a minute. We had to, get Miss Yolanda's website up and going. So we got that
Hey.
done. Hey, got it
Yes.
done.
Yes.
So if
Yes.
you need a life coach, if you need therapy, if you need AA, NA, any of those service mentally to, get you where you need to be, Fix Your Crowns is here to serve you. The
Yes.
website is now up and, we'll get it.
Yes.
So if you need that, let us know. And Miss Yolanda is here to give you a straight consultation. Let me say that correctly. And also, CK Life, I'm so, honored to be on their board. They have a grant. They
Yes.
allow or giving, it's not just for trans women, but it's a place where trans women can be safe and get the
Yes.
knowledge that they need to get
Yes.
their license and also
Yes.
learn about the other services that come with getting, having a vehicle, whether it's Uber, Lyft, things like that. So we're showing people how to take those steps. So again, a lot's been going on. I've been in and out of Clubhouse. I
Mhm.
cannot be on there every day because Lord knows Clubhouse. Y'all, my God, I've been working nonstop. My husband's like, well, now that's the sound of work, baby. And it's working. It's working. So
Well,
thank you,
look,
Clubhouse.
Queen, now, I've told you now, Queen. I've told you now. You're gonna have to put that baby down. You're gonna have to burp it and pass it over. You know what I'm saying? We can't have our queen strung out everywhere now. Well, we can't do that.
Nah, nah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all gonna turn out for a good
But that's
cause,
just a
helping
little
people.
salt.
So.
That's just a little salt because they added the androids last.
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's okay. You already ahead of the game before even Clubhouse. So Clubhouse is just providing a space for everybody, but it's doing some O.M.A has already been pushing to put together as far
Yeah,
as building community and
yeah,
resources.
yeah.
So it just God has created or given somebody the brain to create this platform that allows like-minded people to come together and really put the work in
Oh,
to build the generational wealth. Like I love Facebook because I've been here for 100 years. It's my platform. But
402.
yeah, but at the same time, Facebook, I feel like I have to be like begging people who know me to try to help them, and I know y'all be struggling too. So you'd be like,
Yeah,
but like
yeah,
Clubhouse is not a
yeah.
place where you have to like beg people to help them. And so, everybody's willing and ready. I feel like that's the difference with Clubhouse. People are just like, they're ready. They're ready for the knowledge. They're ready to build their business, or at least they think they're ready. Let me
Yeah,
let me
yeah,
pedal. Okay.
yeah.
At least they
There are different
ready.
platforms
So,
for everything,
yeah.
and Facebook, I consider Facebook sometimes it's a I'm not gonna even call it a teenager quite yet, but it's in that area. You're thinking about what you want to do, you're thinking about where you want to go. And that's what O.M.A is all about. It's about helping you organize. It's about helping you mobilize so we can take that action.
Yeah.
So that's what we do. If you're not quite sure, if you're still in that kind of like that, you want to do something, but you just don't know quite what that niche is. O.M.A is here to help you. We
We're
do
here
it
to
by
help you find your niche, not even our niche. We are literally here to help you find what your niche is, to help you build your niche.
literally.
It's like
Literally.
being
Yeah.
a part of OMA is not being a part of somebody else's agenda. Being a part of
Yeah.
OMA means you're putting your foot forward to accomplish your own dreams, to put your own agenda together, if nothing else. I feel like that's where we are right now. We're helping people put their
Yeah.
blueprint together for success. We're helping
Yeah.
people who are want to build generational wealth put the
Yes.
plan together, because so many people, and I'm learning this from Clubhouse now that I have like literally 20 people I'm helping, like I feel like this week. But like each of these people have great ideas, right? But nobody
Mhm.
has the blueprint, nobody has the structure quite yet. Like, yeah, we all want to get this money, but how are you going to get
Mm,
this money? How's your program structured? So it's
right.
helping people get that aspect of it, helping people just, find the right wording, find the right partnerships as well,
Oh
and
yeah.
accomplish
Yeah.
partnerships.
Yeah. Yeah.
So again,
Yeah,
I
and
don't
that is so important because really that's what you did for me. You really did that for me, Justine. And I tell you all the time, my hats off, crowns down. I do. I give it to you because you actually took my baby, the things that I was dreaming, the things that I saw when I woke up, and the things that I dreamt about at night, and you literally put it into a packet for me to where I can see, hey, yeah, that's it. That's it. Created a web page for me, created a logo for me, helped me even with my grants, helped me even with my business plan. I mean, you literally laid it out for me. A lot of times we can dream a dream, but actually going down that pathway, actually going down that trail to obtain that dream, it's different steps, it's different movements. And although I went to school to be a life coach, although I'm ordained as a minister, those business aspect didn't kick in for me because I didn't have anything to kick. I knew how to dream, I knew how to have my visions, but it took someone who had that knowledge. It reminded me of Ezekiel, where the bones came together, line upon line, and sinews connecting, and muscles and skin being put back on. And sometimes we as a people, we've been walking around like skeletons for so long. We
okay.
literally had the work, the brain, the knowledge, but we just didn't have the skin. And so I really thank the Most High for this movement, because it's bringing us together as one. You know what I'm saying, Queen? It's bringing us together as one, and we're starting to recognize, and not just recognize, we're starting to appreciate the gifts and the talents that's in our brothers and sisters, and not being in competition with them, but allowing your gift and my talents to come together and birth that thing that we've been seeing and dreaming and hoping. And that's what my queen and OMA, it has brought everything that I've been wanting to life. And I'm just so excited. Yes.
And that's what
Look,
it's
I
about.
gotta blow my horn on
And
them.
all we're asking for is, your commitment to yourself. It starts with you. Once you start loving yourself and know what you want for yourself, once you know that, hey, I'm not here to work somebody else's dream, I'm not here to make somebody else rich. Once you realize the steps that you need to take, and we're not saying you need to do it by yourself. That's why OMA is here. We know you can't do it by yourself. We know you
Yes.
might need a little help. We know we might need you can't pay right now, but you might have to pay later. So that's what we're about. We're not here. And I feel like that's what I'm seeing a lot of right now, as far as, I see why, as far as people of color or just people who rush things, right? I see why businesses fail, because at the end of the day, when you're reaching out to, people to build your website or your logo, and they charge you
Yes.
all these capitalist ass
Yes.
fees, they
Yes.
do it because they don't care about your dream. They only care about their
Mm.
bottom line. Your bottom line doesn't matter. Most people know they can look at your business or your idea, and not to sit here and put your business down, but you can always give somebody advice, right? How to make it better, how to pitch better, or how to do that, right? A
Yes.
lot of us don't even want to do that for somebody, or we want to put a fee on something and then give somebody a little bit of something that's not even going to allow them to be successful in it, right? So I'm not gonna sit here and charge you 1,000, or some people are charging people $3,000 to look for grants, knowing that you can't even guarantee nobody no grant funding, baby. No. And knowing that these people are not even ready to even submit for these grants. Like, hold on,
That's
let's back
hard.
paddle, save a
That's
little bit of money,
hard.
and build your business
Yes.
correctly. But a lot
Yeah.
of us, we it's not even just about business, but how we treat people, how we just
Yeah.
treat our time in
Mhm.
general, right? So it's like
Yes.
when we look
Mhm.
at all these aspects of, what's important, what is my what does my happiness look like? What does wealth to me look like? Because everybody's happiness and everybody's wealth is different. You could look at, Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. You can
Yeah.
look at a Mother Teresa or any of these activists. They weren't financially rich, but at the end of the day, they were still wealthy. They were still financially wealthy because the people and the love that they had around them. So there's a level of understanding when it's like, what do you want out of life? What are you working towards? Because even for me, I even think like, what am I working towards? Like, what is my fear? Like, yeah, I know I want to build an empire and blah, blah, blah. But what really pushes me to do
Yeah.
what I do? And at the end of the day, I think my biggest fear is that I'm gonna have a funeral and nobody's there. And in my back of my mind, I'm like, why wouldn't anybody be there? It's because I feel like you
Right.
didn't do enough. But you know what I'm saying? Like the subconscious of it all, of really what pushes me, of like how do you touch more lives? How do you do more? So just that outcome of whatever it is, there's always something that pushes you, right? Like, yeah, you want to build a generational wealth for my kids, blah, 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 blah. There's lots of ways to do that. But how are you going to
Mhm.
do that? What does happiness really look like to you? Martin Luther King built wealth, but he built it in a way that came through love. Mother
Yes.
Teresa built wealth, but they built it in a way through love. You see Gandhi, you see all these people who were knowledgeable, they were pioneers, they
Yeah.
built empires. At the end of the day, we still celebrate these people. Like we still celebrate these people.
We
These people,
do.
their
We do.
families are still making money off of their names at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, and all they literally did was do the thing that made them happy. They didn't necessarily go punch another man's clock. I'm not saying if you do or if you don't. I punched the clock for years. I did. And it took the pandemic to come along to where I literally couldn't go punch a clock anymore to say, wait a minute, Yolanda, you're stressing about something that you're really not happy doing, but the thing that you desire to do, now is the perfect opportunity to do it. And I think a lot of times we forget the struggle that we went through to get to where we are. We forget about those that reached down a hand to help us up, whether it was just a kind word, whether it was advice, whether it was financial help, whether it was spiritual help, mentally, it didn't matter. A lot of times what we do is we forget about those that help us along our journey. And
Mhm.
then we have a tendency to look back and say, oh, well, what happened to you? Well, and it's literally because we use their back to step on, and not knowing that as many times as we stepped on their back, we were breaking them down, and we don't even want to reach back to help. So now that we've arrived, I want to charge you $3,500 to help you get up. $3,500. You stepped on my back to get yours.
Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. Or even not that. Why are we're always looking, and I don't know, so many of us talk about we believe in the Bible, but yet we always looking for a return in people that we invest in. When the Bible literally says, don't be looking for somebody to get you gift somebody, don't look for a gift back, right? It tells us to plant our seeds. So why are we also rushed for a harvest that we know takes time to
It
grow?
takes time. It takes time, sister. I say it all the time. I remember a minister saying, if you want to see what's going to take place in your life 5 years from now, listening to the seeds of the words that you are sowing today. If you
Hello.
want, if you want to know where you're going to be 5 years from now, what are you saying right now? What are the things what seeds are you planting right now? But I'm so glad my sister said that, because I'm reminded of a scripture that says, give, and it shall be given unto you. Good measures, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, shall men
Hello,
give back
that part.
into your
That
bosom. That part, shall men give back into your bosom. So it's like, we forget about men giving back. We're looking for everything from God. We look for everything. And God has placed everything that we need right here within you, within me, within each other, So when we give, it comes back good measures, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Because men are given into your bosom. And when men give into your bosom, then you give back out. It's a ripple effect,
A
actually.
ripple effect. Y'all know
It's
what
a
that is,
ripple,
right?
it's
A
a
ripple
ripple
effect.
effect. And it goes back to the Black Wall Street concept. That's what it is. It's a Black Wall Street concept.
It goes
Because
beyond the Black Wall Street concept because I want to break that down as well, if I just can real
come on,
quick. Because
sister,
this whole
come on.
capitalism, y'all know I can't stand the capitalism thing. All right. Y'all know it be irking me. Okay. Hello, Pastor Vaughn. I see you in the audience. So I see people, you paying to fix your credit, you paying to do all this. First of all, we paying to fix a credit that they already messed up. We paying. Okay, let me say this. Okay, we
Break it
pay
down.
to fix a credit that they pretty much knew was going to be messed up going into the system. They
All
literally
right.
designed the system for you to pay to fix a system that they literally designed to be messed up. Yeah, they literally, you gotta go to a school that really ain't gonna teach you nothing.
All
First of all,
right, right. That's all right.
as a people, as a
Unless
people,
it's a HBCU now.
they
HBCU, they're
don't want
going
us to self-educate. So let's start there, okay?
to,
So
okay.
they do that and then charge you for a degree that's going to put you into debt. That's going to be your first debt. That's going to be the first thing right there. And because most of us are coming, and I hate to say, I don't like calling Black people financially illiterate. I don't say that because our parents didn't have the financial means to actually put a savings over here or have an investment over here or put away for my retirement over here. So I can't blame my parents talk about your financial illiterate. Baby, I can read all I want, but if I don't have it, I just don't have it.
I
That's just
just
what it
don't
is.
have
Okay.
it.
It's what it is. So we go into these, yes, with these student loans, and then
Yes.
some of us are getting loans re-signed without even our permission. Because baby, I got caught into that too. Okay. So you
What?
go in here and now you're trying to catch up. You're trying to catch up to the white man who either did go to college, didn't go to college, had the money to go to college. We don't have the money to go to college. I'm sure Miss Yolanda will be right back when she figures that part out. But we as a people, as far as Black people, we are sitting here paying into these capitalism fees, being caught up into these capitalism fees, paying for our monies to be in banks that they don't even really have the money to even be there. To be there. Here comes Miss Yolanda. She back. We paying into these, 30 cents off of a dollar for a transfer fee. Baby, thank you, PayPal. Thank you, Venmo. Thank you, all these online things where I don't have to pay a damn another capitalism fee. Talk about
What?
you want to charge me another 30 cents on a
What
dollar
do
for a
you mean?
transfer. You want to charge me just to sit my money here for a minute. You charge me another fee for this, and that. Baby, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of the
Come
capitalism.
on. Time out for it. It's time out
We
for
out
it.
here chasing it. We out here chasing it. Oh, how can I get that? And then getting credit cards, baby. Don't get me started on the credit cards. Leave those devils alone. Another lie. Why you over here lying to yourself? That's money you do not have. If you need credit, baby, it means you don't have the money to have it around
You
you. Any
don't
no
have the money
means,
to
because
do.
when they take their shit back, because you ain't paying their credit line, their and then that your credits, your loans. Is this something to have another interest that you can't afford in the first place? Baby, math, math is so important. Freaking bump credit. Credit is a lie. Credit is like smoking the pipe of credit. Like credit for what?
Oh man.
For getting people
Because
in
at
debt.
the end of the day, what are you gonna do if you don't have it?
Okay, well, not all credit cards are bad, but I'm saying if you need some credit line to live, I mean, we got credit cards too, but I feel like you get caught up in a trap to you need this card to pay that card. You need this card, da, 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 da. And you start spending outside your means because you feel like
Right.
you living off all this extra credit that was never yours to begin with. That keeps you in the system that's going to keep draining you.
Yeah.
That's going to have you keep on going back to jobs that you don't like because now you paying off 3 credit cards just to so you can get a credit score, just so you can walk into some white man's loan office, housing
Establishment.
department, and for them to still tell your black ass hell to the no, no, no. Because you know, any black person, if we were setting up our own stuff, we just want how long you been working, baby? What you trying
That's
to do
it.
with your life?
What you're trying to
That's
do?
for
What
sure.
do you want to
That's
do?
for
How much
sure.
can you afford?
That's for sure.
You know, and
How much
I
can you
have to
afford?
jump
Let's
in. I
start
have to
there.
chime in because I remember back in my with my first marriage. I do remember, and in my first marriage, my husband and I, we at that time we could actually afford things. We could afford things, but our credit score was messed up, and it was like I got the money. I got the money. You know, our credit score is like this because we're fresh out of college. You know what I'm saying? We're starting a family. And what's the one of the main things that they offer you when you get on a college campus?
Yeah,
A
you
college
know.
credit card. A college
Yeah,
credit
most
card.
people put you into debt. That's what I'm saying. Why not just pay
Yeah,
it? That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Why are we going into college having to have these loans and debts that are even mess? That's what I'm saying. That trap in itself, right there.
Man, it was horrible. It was
That
horrible.
no entrapment. That's what I'm saying. The whole system is an entrapment. You are
It
setting
is. It
telling
is.
people the system is telling you that you need a degree that I would say because I don't believe in all statistics because baby I can't sit here and ask everybody. So statistics are a little bit of the truth, but half of these people I would say at least 65% of the people who go to school go to
Hmm.
college do not
Hmm.
use their degree. I'll say 65, and this is
I
probably
would say
higher.
65. I would say 65. I would.
Correct me, anybody who's listening, if I'm wrong, but I would say 65% of the people who went to school for whatever college degree is not actually using their degree in that field. Maybe
I,
50. I don't know. That number is still way too high because that means there's still that many people who either paid for college that they're not using or are now in debt and have bad credit for college or stuff that they're not using.
that they're not
That goes
using.
to services too. Some people are getting bad debt because hospital bills that they didn't pay, that some maybe you didn't even do a good job, or you know, just services that were just bad service. So, bitch, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I didn't pay you the rest of your shit because that was some badass fucking service. So now you have to dispute and do all that other stuff. That's another reason why we paying people. I don't know. I don't know. I don't
I
know.
don't know. I don't
I don't
know. I found myself doing that. When I first went to Southern University, I was in nursing. I left Southern University and then I went to, I don't even know the name of that college. I don't
know.
even know the
But
name.
you're paying for it.
But
That's
I
what I'm saying.
paid for it.
That's the
Right. I
people.
took
But
2 semesters
these
there and I
millionaires,
paid
but
for it.
these
Then I
millionaires,
went
they ain't
to
going to college. They ain't
yeah,
going to
I went
college
to
to
the
go to
University of Phoenix. I just finished paying that off when I went to the University of Phoenix, and now I'm actually in a leadership class where I have my first degree, and now I'm working on my master's. But yet at the same time, you know, it's constantly, you know, and I thank God. Let me tell you now, the one that I am in now, Rama Leadership Institute, under Doctors Craig and Mary Comanche. I am working on my master's as a life coach. But because it is within our own community, you know what I'm saying? It's not based on, hey, you do this, hey, you do that. No, come on, get what you need. We understand. We know we're in a pandemic. We know we're doing this, you know what I'm saying? And we will work with you to help you get what you need. So once you get what you need, don't forget about me. Don't forget about what Rhema Leadership Institution did for
yeah.
you.
And that's
Give back.
O.M.A. too. Don't forget about O.M.A.
Don't
and
forget
Pastor
what
Vaughn. You
OMA
right.
has done.
Pastor
Give
Vaughn,
back.
I gotta put
Yeah.
that comment up there. Then you get these
Man, you
degrees.
don't even realize, you
And you
know,
don't
it would seem simple, but I call my sister at 12, sometimes in the middle of the night. I look up at 2 o'clock in the morning and and I'm seeing a text message from her at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I'm looking like, why are you up? And then she'll ask me, why you up, queen? And it's the thing about it is because we're still up working on your grants. We're still up working on your website. It blessed my heart. So I woke up and I looked at my text message and she said, Queen, I need this information. I'm like, God, see, I feel guilty because I was asleep and my queen is up working with
Don't worry, don't
baby.
feel guilty because Cameron was up at the club, so I had no choice but to be up. Don't let me be in that till 2 in the morning hurt you because, baby, I couldn't sleep if I wanted to because my son is all the way disrespectful live at his little 2.5. Okay, so when he up, I'm up. We working, and
We
yes, I
working.
work
So
because
please don't
like
forget,
Yolanda
give.
said, when
Good
y'all win,
measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Will you give back into our bosom as we are giving out of ours? Because we do believe that our breast and our wombs are blessed. So whatever we give out to you, you better know it is full of goodness. It is. It
and
is.
I'm not here worried about nobody stealing none of my ideas, none of my stuff. Because guess what? God blessed me with all of what I got and what I can do. And I know He can do the same for you. And if He wants to bless you, He will. So I can't be worried about, I can't share this. I can't do this. I'm not going to give this information to people. Because, baby, what I know, this information is all free. You just need the
But we
time to.
give it free. Join Black Queen Support Group. Join our grant writing classes on Tuesday. Come on into our shout out our entrepreneurship classes on every other Tuesday. Come on into O.M.A meetings on Wednesday where we share legislation, where we talk about our field packet. I can't wait till tomorrow to see. Girl, did you see his plan for his first 10 days? For the first look, we're gonna be all off in there, dropping it like it's
Ooh,
hot. We're gonna drop it like it's hot. Check out, go to OMA blacknationalcommittee.com. Take a look at our bill packet plan. It encompasses and trust me, no, we don't know everything. So if you see something in there that could be added, hit us up on Wednesday nights. Come
get
on in there.
involved, y'all. Get involved. We are not here saying we're experts. None of that. We want everybody's voice to be heard when it comes to what we need as a people. So,
Yeah,
baby, if you're
yeah.
that person,
If
join
you
us
if
on
you're that
Wednesday.
person, because every other Wednesday we also have debunking history with Mama G. And with Miss G, that's where we come and we glean because we realize that we've been taught wrong. We understand that. That's the good thing about our people. We can recognize when we are wrong and we can apologize. Look, we apologize. We apologize and people. We apologize. You
That's
know
what
what I'm
I'm
saying?
saying. We're not here to be right about everything. We're just here to give
I'm
our
sorry.
perspective. We're not here to hurt nobody's feelings, and we don't really care how you feel about us at the end of the day because we love ourselves. God loves us, and not all of our gods will have to be the same God. Because, baby, I don't know who you pray to.
I
So, but
don't.
I know I'm good with me and my God.
I'm
So I don't
good.
really. I'm not really flossing off of what you feel or how you feel about me. But at the end of the day, we are here to serve our people because we believe that's what our God told us to do. So we got to obey our God and how we step forward in that name of Jesus. So
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
that note, we don't want to keep you too long because again, we got lots of work to do. I am hosting the Drivers for Success class at 6 o'clock. Then
Woo.
tonight we have our entrepreneur shout out. So if you have a business, please come shout it out. Oh, and let me not forget, AGI is hosting their talent show tonight. I believe that is at 7 o'clock. So I am definitely going to try to tune in if it's not 8 o'clock. But check my page. It is on there. It's going to be an awesome, dope show. Independent
Yes,
artist.
yes, yes,
Oh my God.
yes,
I comes through. Black
yes.
magic, y'all. Black magic. So please check them out. Support them. That is what we are about. Supporting Black entrepreneurs, Black people. Because you know what? For 401 years, everybody else has just been like, bumping us. So this is what we're doing. This is who we support. Nothing against nobody else. Y'all know my husband's white. I love white people too. But they're just there's a space for us. This is what it is. So again, we'll be back tomorrow. I'm not
Yes,
gonna do
it's
the
the
same time, but it'll be at all the same places.
OMA. You
The
got a
time,
commercial?
a commercial, a commercial.
Yeah. You got do you got a commercial?
Actually, I think. Oh, do I not have the video on here? Oh, I wanted to do the other video. Next time I'll prepare that. I'll prepare that. Let's see, our boy makes us.
Good morning, it's me, Lonnie B, the gay one. Let me tell you about my community, good girlfriends and homeboys. And condition, the black community. Yes, my people are out here doing the damn thing, girl. Okay, let me tell y'all about the O.M.A. Black National Committee. Yes, okay, I like how that sounds. O.M.A. Black National Committee, girl. Yes, honey. Okay, good girlfriends and homeboys. They offer free grant classes and business advice to black entrepreneurs to help build up generational wealth. Air conditions. You see it, watch it blow. We need that. We need that. Yes, within the black community. Yes. So if I were you, I would get involved, okay, with the O.M.A. Seriously.
I'm sorry, I love that one's my favorite. It just puts a smile on my face. But we love you guys. I gotta go do my little bit of homework before class.
Yes. Don't forget our entrepreneur shout out tonight. Hit us up in our DM. You're welcome to join on. If you come on to our Zoom meeting, then we'll be able to broadcast you live. But if not, just call in and we'll be able to, we'll do what we do. My girl here, she knows what to do. She knows what to do. Just come on, join us.
Join us, y'all. See you tomorrow. We love you. Keep your heads up. Keep shining because we want to see you win in 2021, y'all. Yeah. Bye. Hey, dance like you hear some music in the background. What you say, y'all?